the valley road where barley bends in wind, they took their father's rusted blade and swore the world to win. Our sire fell 12 winters past beneath the king's bright star. We'll see the world and avenge his blood when we march away to war. War is war! War is war! The drum is loud, the banner soar! War is war! War is war! They laughed beside the village well, they kissed their mother's cheek. They swore to bring her silver rings and stories brave to speak. The eldest dreamed of glory bright, the youngest dreamed of fame. The middle brother only swore to bring their father's name. War is war! War is war! The drum is loud, the banners roar! War is war! War is war! City's walls where towers scraped the sky, and iron stones from engines flew like thunder passing by. Men climbed the ladders shouting loud, then screaming as they fell, and those who slipped in mud and blood gargled slow in hell. War is war! War is war! The crows grow fat beside the door! War is war! War is war! The fields were torn by catapult, the earth was black and red. The wounded crawled through trampled grain among the choking dead. The youngest brother lost his laugh when night began to fall. For every scream beyond the fire was one more funeral. War is war! War is war! The ravens circle evermore! War is war! War is war! Prayed, the children cried for bread. The mothers barred the doors with beams and watched the sky in dread. The cobblers took the pike in hand, the smiths the hammer's might. For hearth and home and hungry mouths we stand and we shall fight. War is war! War is war! The starving guard the city's door! War is war! War is war! Within the walls the women prayed, the children cried for bread. The mothers barred the doors with beams and watched the sky in dread. The cobblers took the pike in hand, the smiths the hammer's might. For hearth and home and hungry mouths we stand and we shall fight. War is war! War is war! The starving guard the city's door! War is war! War is war! The eldest brother climbed the wall beneath the moon's pale scar, but iron bolts and boiling pitch soon cast him from the war. They found him where the ladders broke and left him where he lay. The middle brother closed his eyes and marched again that day. War is war! War is war! The brave lie silent in the gore! War is war! War is war! The middle brother charged at dawn where shattered banners flew. He struck a man he'd never known, who struck him down there too. Two strangers met in dust and blood who never knew the cause. One fell for crown and one for home beneath the self-same law. War is war! War is war! Two widows weep forevermore! War is war! War is war! He climbed the beam above the stall where once the horses fed. The night was long, the rope was short, the world was full of dead. The wind outside the barnyard gate still sang the same refrain of marching drums and distant horns and brothers lost in vain. War is war! War is war! The living envy those no more. War is war! War is war! The All-Father made the earth so wide for every man to share, to sow the fields, to raise a home, to love and labor there. Yet what dark thing in mortal hearts turns brother against brother's door? What whisper breeds the sword and flame that men still call it war? War is hate! War is